From our poll that we have on Instagram, a lot of you have requested for a strengthening yoga flow. So today we're going to do just that. We're going to focus on a lot of leg strength, a lot of arm strength, and the last quarter of this will be our ab strength. So we have a full rounded, well-balanced strength flow. Let's begin. Coming to a comfortable seated position, closing your eyes, placing your hands on your knees, and bringing your awareness within your body, bringing your awareness to the present moment, noticing how your body feels. And setting an intention for your practice today. This could be something that you wish for, something you want to send gratitude or thanks towards. And slowly blinking your eyes open. Inhale, taking both your hands up, reaching tall. And as you exhale, twisting to the right, left hand behind your right knee, right hand's behind you. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to gently twist. Coming back, inhale, taking your arms up once again by your ears, stretching tall, expanding your chest, looking slightly up. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand behind your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, gently twist from your belly and your chest, looking over or trying to look over your shoulder. And gently release, coming back to center. Taking your arms out in front of you and gently rotating your wrists in one direction. And reverse. Releasing your hands down as you inhale, taking your head all the way back, keeping your spine straight. Feel the stretch in your throat. And as you exhale, bring your chin all the way down towards your chest. Feeling the stretch at the back of your neck, feeling the stretch in your back. Inhale, coming back up, placing your left hand on your right ear, gently moving your left ear towards your left shoulder. Feeling the stretch in the side of your neck. Inhale, come back up, release, other side, right hand to your left ear, gently pulling your head down to the right. And gently release, coming back up, taking 3 head rolls one way, slowly feeling the stretch in all parts of your neck. 2, exhaling as your head comes down, inhaling as your head goes back, and 3, gently reversing the roll. 1, inhaling as your head goes back, exhaling as your head comes down. 2, 1 more. 3, raising your head back up, starting to roll your shoulders back. 1, squeezing your shoulder blades back together. 2, and 3, reverse the direction, taking your shoulders from the back, up and down for 1, 2, and 3. Taking your feet out onto the ground in front of you, gently dropping your knees to the left and to the right. 2 more times, to the left hand to the right, once more to the left, and to the right. Good. Ending our warm-up with some cat-cow, so rolling onto all fours, placing your hands directly under your shoulders. Your knees are in line with your hips, feet are released to the floor. As you inhale, you're going to push your belly down, lift your chest, head and neck all the way up. And using your entire exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone in, round your spine, bring your belly in. Bring your chin down towards your chest. 2 more times. Inhale, pushing your belly down, lifting the chest, head and neck all the way up. And exhale, rounding the spine, pushing the belly upwards, bringing the chin in towards the chest. Once more, inhale, push the belly down, lift the chest up. Lift the head and neck, looking towards the ceiling. And exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the belly in, pushing the spine, pushing upwards towards the spine, bringing your chin in towards the chest. And gently release, coming back to neutral. Tucking your toes, lifting your knees, moving your hips up and back into the air. And slowly walking your feet towards your hands. Holding over your legs. And grounding through the floor, slowly rolling your body up 1 vertebrae at a time. As you inhale, letting the head come up last. Feet are hip distance apart. As you inhale, taking both hands up all the way. Palms come to touch at the top, squeezing your glutes, pushing your hips to the front, opening up the chest towards the ceiling. And exhale, folding forward from your hips, reaching your hands all the way down to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, sliding your hands up your shins, lengthening your spine parallel to the floor. And exhale, fold all the way down, placing your hands flat on the ground by your feet, keeping a slight bend in your knees. And as you inhale, jump back to your plank. Hold here, keeping the core engaged, pushing through your arms, keeping the hips low, body is in one straight line. As you exhale, bending the elbows towards the back of the room, slowly lowering your body all the way down. As releasing your feet as you inhale, sliding the chest up and back, roll the shoulders back and down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, looking straight. Exhale, pushing yourself back onto your knees, tucking your toes, lifting your hips into the air for your downward dog. Pushing your heels towards the ground, or keeping a slight bend in your knees here if you need to. Pushing your chest closer towards your thighs. Inhale, bending your knees, looking towards your hands. And exhale, jumping your feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, folding all the way down. Grounding through the floor as you inhale, slowly lifting the body up 1 vertebrae at a time, taking your hands up all the way into the air. Once again, squeezing the glutes, pushing your hips slightly forward, palms come to touch. And exhale, palms come down to your heart center. Doing that 2 more times. Once again, inhale, taking the arms all the way up. Palms come together, squeezing the glutes, pushing your hips slightly in front, opening up the chest. Exhale, fold forward from your hips, coming all the way down towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, folding forward all the way back down. Placing your hands by your feet. As you inhale, step or jump back to plank. Holding here, core is in tight. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Body is in one straight line. As you exhale, bend the elbows towards the back of the room. Lower your entire body down to the ground. Release your feet as you inhale. Slide the body up, roll the shoulders back and down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, keeping a soft bend in the elbows. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, lift your legs, push your hips up and back into the air. For your downward dog, pushing through your heels, trying to get the chest closer towards your thighs, feeling the stretch in your legs, feeling the stretch in your back. Holding here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Bending your knees, looking in front as you inhale, and jumping your feet to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, sliding your hands up your calves, sliding your hands up your shins, lengthening your spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Grounding through your feet, slowly lifting the body up 1 vertebrae at a time, taking your hands all the way up overhead, looking towards your palms, palms come to touch, squeezing the glutes, pushing your hips forward for a slight back bend, and exhale, taking the hands down towards your heart. 1 more time. Inhale, taking the hands all the way up, palms come to touch, squeezing the glutes together, pushing your hips forward, opening up the chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Coming all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, sliding the body up, lengthening the spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, fold forward all the way back down, placing your hands in line with your feet. Keep bending your knees, either step or jump back to plank, keeping the body straight in one line, squeezing your glutes, engage your core. Holding here. And as you exhale, bending the elbows towards the back of the room, lowering your body down all the way to the floor. Releasing the feet as you inhale, slide the body forward and up, roll the shoulders back, keeping a slight bend in the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades back together. And exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, push them back into the air, pushing down through your heels, trying to get the heels to touch the floor. Trying to get your chest closer towards your thighs. Holding for 3 breaths. 1. Feeling the stretch in your legs. Feeling the stretch in your shoulders. 2. Lifting the hips as high as you can. And 3. Slowly starting to bend your knees, looking towards your hands as you inhale. As you exhale, jump forward all the way to the top of the mat, forward fold, folding over your legs. Releasing the head and neck down. Grounding. Inhale, sliding your hands up your shins, lengthening your spine. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Grounding through your feet as you inhale, slowly lifting the body 1 vertebrae at a time, taking the hands up overhead all the way. Palms come to touch, squeezing your glutes, pushing your hips forward, opening up the chest. And exhale, palms come down to the center of your chest. From here, we're going to do that again and add more variations through it all. Inhale, taking your arms up, squeezing your glutes, opening up your chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, coming all the way down, reaching for your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, sliding your hands along your shins. Exhale, folding all the way down. Placing both hands on the ground, stepping or jumping both your feet back into plank. Holding here, engaging your core, engaging your glutes. Looking down between your hands. Breathing deeply, letting that core shake. Shifting your left hand to the center of your mat, turning yourself up onto the side, opening towards the right, taking the right hand up. Feet can be either stacked on top of each other, or if you cannot balance here, you can place your right foot in front of you, looking towards your right palm or your side plank, holding here. And exhale, taking the right hand down, readjusting your feet, placing your left hand back under your left shoulder, dropping your knees down, releasing your feet. From here, taking your right foot up towards your hands, placing them in the center of your hands, tucking your left toes, lifting your left knee. Good. Inhale, lifting your upper body, taking the arms up by your ears for your high lunge, squeezing the legs in together, trying not to arch the back too much, keeping the core engaged. And exhale, bringing your hands down towards your chest. From here, hooking your left elbow on the outside of your right knee, shifting your chest towards the right, opening up your chest towards the right. Keeping the legs strong. Releasing the hands, just extending the left hand down towards your right ankle, taking the right arm over and above, all the way up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bringing the palms back together, releasing your body to the center, releasing your hands to the ground. Placing your hands firmly down, taking the right leg back, pushing your hips up into the air for your downward dog. Relaxing in this pose for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, take the right leg up, keeping the hips square towards the ground. As you exhale, bend the knee, bring it into the chest, shift your body weight forward into your plank position. Hold here. Once again, inhale, taking the leg up for your 3-legged downward dog. Exhale, bring the leg in towards the chest, moving it towards the right elbow. Staying here. Once more, inhale, taking your leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bringing the knee in towards the chest, this time moving it towards the left elbow. Holding here. Inhale, taking the leg back enough. Exhale, bringing the knee into the chest, placing your right foot in the center of your hands once again. Dropping your left heel down. Your left foot should be pointed 90 degrees out, and your right foot should be pointed towards the front. Coming up, keeping a deep bend in the right knee. Still feeling like your legs are squeezing and pulling towards each other. You don't want your hips to fall to the right. You want them to stay centered. Taking your arms out to the side, looking over your right palm. Staying here, breathing in your warrior 2. Keeping the legs strong, keeping the core engaged. As you exhale, drop your right elbow to your right thigh, taking the left hand over and above. Inhale, releasing back to warrior two. Keeping the legs strong, keeping a deep bend. This is hard. Keeping a deep bend in the right knee. And dropping your left hand back to your left leg, flipping your right palm up. Inhale, taking your right hand over your head. Breathing, opening up the chest. You don't want to be falling. Opening up the chest. And exhale, coming back to your warrior two. Releasing both hands to the ground. Placing both hands by the sides of your feet, taking your right leg back, pushing the hips up for your downward dog. Bending your knees, looking straight towards your hands. As you exhale, jump your feet to the top of the mat, forward fold, folding over both your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, release all the way down. Grounding through your feet, slowly rolling the body up one vertebrae at a time, taking the hands all the way up overhead. Palms come to touch, squeezing the glutes, opening up the chest towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hands down towards your heart center. Other side. Other side. Inhale, taking your hands all the way up. Palms come to touch, squeezing the glutes, opening up the chest. And exhale, fold forward, reaching all the way down towards your feet. Inhale, sliding your hands up your shins, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Placing your hands down by your sides, keeping a soft bend in your knees. Either step or jump back into plank as you inhale. And hold here. Core is engaged, body is in one straight line, looking down towards your hands. Breathing deeply. And from here, start to readjust your right hand to the center of your mat, turning and opening up your chest to the left side, taking your left hand all the way up. Option 1, stacking both the ankles on top. Option 2, keeping your left leg bent in front of you for more balance. Taking the option you prefer here. Breathing deeply. And gently releasing your left hand down, readjusting your right leg or both your feet, readjusting your right hand onto your right shoulder. From here, pushing your hips back into the air for your downward dog. No, maybe not. From here, dropping your knees down. Oh, no, that was right. From here, dropping your knees down, releasing your feet, tucking your left toes, bringing your left leg in the center of your palms, tucking your right toes, lifting the right knee. Inhale, lifting the upper body all the way up, taking your hands up along the sides of your ears for your low lunge. Feeling like the legs are hugging in towards each other, keeping the core engaged. Breathing deeply. And exhale, bringing the palms down towards the center of your chest, hooking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, twisting your body to open up towards the left. From here, extending your left hand down to your, from here, extending your right hand down to your left ankle, taking your left hand up, And gently bringing your hands back together. Moving your body to face your leg, placing both hands down to frame your left foot, moving your left foot back, pushing your hips up into the air for your downward dog. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1. From here, taking your left leg up for your 3-legged dog. As you exhale, bend your left knee into your chest, shift your body weight forward into your plank position and hold. Inhale, taking that leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bending the left knee in towards your chest, moving it towards your left elbow. Hold here. Inhale, taking it back and up. Exhale, bringing it in towards your chest, moving it towards the right elbow. Inhale, taking it back and up. Exhale, bringing the knee into your chest, placing your left foot in the center of your hands. Left foot is pointed forward, pivoting on your right toes to get your right foot to face 90 degrees out. Coming up, keeping a bend through your left knee this time. Right leg is straight. You don't want your body to move to the side with your leg. You want to keep your body centered and hips are open up and out to the sides. Taking your arms out to your sides, looking over your left hand. Legs are hugging in towards each other. Core is engaged. Standing up tall for warrior 2. Bending deeper through your left knee. Holding here for a few breaths. And exhale, drop your left elbow to your left thigh, taking your right hand over your head. Imagining a straight line from the bottom of your right foot to the top of your right fingertips. Opening up the chest. And inhale, coming back to your warrior 2. Looking over your left fingertips. From here, dropping your right hand back, flipping your left palm to face the ceiling, and taking your left palm over and back. Gently returning to your warrior 2. Placing both hands down by your feet. Pivoting on your back foot. Taking the left leg back, pushing your hips up for downward dog. Bending your knees, looking towards your hands as you inhale. As you exhale, step or jump both feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Hands go up your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Grounding through the floor. As you inhale, slowly rolling your body up one vertebrae at a time. Grounding through the floor as you inhale, slowly rolling your body up one vertebrae at a time. Taking your hands all the way overhead, squeezing your glutes, lifting your chest, opening your chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your palms down towards your chest. Placing your hands down by your sides and just taking a few deep breaths in and out. Bringing your focus back to your body. Slowing down your breath. And slowly blinking your eyes open. Inhale, taking both your hands up by your ears. And as you exhale, Shift your hips back as if you are sitting down on a chair, keeping your chin, your chest lifted, or chair pose. Holding here, keeping your core engaged, trying not to arch your spine too much, keeping it straight. And slowly lowering your hips down all the way to the ground, lifting your feet up, hands come in line with your legs or boat pose. Hold here, breathing deeply. If your back is hurting, you can keep a slight bend in your knees. Otherwise, go ahead and extend your legs all the way out. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly releasing your feet all the way down. Doing that once again. Shifting your weight slightly back, lifting one leg at a time for boat pose. Holding, arms come in line with your knees, either keeping a slight bend in your knees or extending your legs all the way out. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing your feet down. Bringing the soles of your feet in together, interlocking your fingers around your hands, and gently moving your knees up and down, opening the hips, releasing any tension. Coming to stillness. As you inhale, you're going to lengthen your spine, release your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forward over your legs, using your elbows to push your knees or push your thighs closer towards the floor. Letting your feet open up as a book in front of you to help rotate your legs down. And inhale, slowly coming back up, stretching out your legs in front of you. Toes are pointed up, keeping a slight bend in your knees if you need to. Inhale, taking your arms over your head all the way up, lengthening your spine. And exhale, folding from your hips, trying to get your belly onto your thighs, reaching for your toes, your shins, or your ankles, whatever is accessible to you today. Keeping your spine straight, trying to draw the belly closer and closer down towards your thighs. And gently release, coming back up. Making your way all the way down onto your mat. Gently releasing the back all the way down, keeping your feet on the floor. Taking your right foot on top of your left thigh, interlocking your fingers behind your left leg and pulling your left leg closer towards you. Feeling the stretch in your hips. And gently releasing your left leg down. Release your right leg down, other side, taking your left leg on top of your right thigh, interlocking both your hands behind your right leg, and gently pulling that leg closer towards you. Exhale, release your right leg all the way down, releasing your left leg down. Releasing both feet all the way to the mat. Letting your feet fall to the sides, relaxing your arms down by your body, closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. Letting your body completely relax. Imagining with every exhale that any tightness or tension is released into the ground below you, letting your body feel lighter and lighter with every inhale. And slowly starting to move your fingers and your toes, your ankles and your wrists, gently waking up the body, rolling onto one side and making your way up to seated. Coming to any comfortable position, keeping your eyes closed, placing your hands together at your heart center, connecting back to the intention that you started with. Noticing how your body feels, thanking your body, thanking yourself for showing up today on your mat. Thanking your body for the magnificent ways it moves. Gently rubbing your palms together to create some heat. And once they're warm, placing that heat over your eyes and down the rest of your body. Slowly blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that after this practice, you felt a little bit more strong. And it would really help if you came to our in-person classes if you stay in Dubai, because that way we can help you with every posture you're in and help you grow from there, because there's so many different variations and levels, and there's so many ways you can grow and go deeper in each pose that helps you build that strength. And so thank you once again for joining, and I hope to see you very soon.